In today's video, I want to show you how we're going to test or diagnose or not replace, but test or diagnose a bad starter relay from a Polaris. Now, this normally fits a Polaris Sportsman 500, but it may be used on other applications as well. What you're going to find here is that I'm going to be using a power supply right here. Now, this is going to be 13 volts going in. It's a DC power supply. You'll be using a battery, of course, if you got it on the actual ATV itself. And it's going to be supplying the voltage to the solenoid to test it. I'm also going to have a test light here, which I have ran into. This alligator clip is running right along here, comes right back around here, and goes right back into the power supply. Now, we've also got a jumper wire because you need power to one of these terminals on the solenoid itself. It's coming off the same power supply here with the jumper wire right there. And this, of course, is going to be the wire coming out that is going to be going actually to the starter itself. Now, I've drew a little schematic out here, which is not very clear, but it's kind of the basic wiring diagram of what it's going to look like when you're working on the specific application. You're going to have the battery right there. You're going to have 12 volts coming out, going to the relay box with fuses or whatever you have on your specific application. Then you're going to have 12 volts coming in to the starter key ignition switch. And then you're going to have 12 volts going out. It's going to run right over here to the relay on the positive 12 volt supply going in. This is going to be ground on the opposite side. This is your 12 volt in for the battery power. This is 12 volt out going to the starter. And of course, whenever you combine those two together, you'll see that these two terminals right here will energize, power coming in, power going out. This will trip the internal parts of this solenoid and cause the actual power to transfer from here to your starter. Now, let me show you how we're going to do that. Okay, I showed you earlier how I had all this hooked up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start testing it. I'm trying to get this where you can see everything, including all the junk on my desk. All right. So I told you in the video how I've got all this set up. Again, this is the 12 volt going into the solenoid, into the magnetic field in the bottom of it. And this is your ground right here on this side. This has 12 volts currently applied to it from the DC power supply. What we're trying to do is, once we key over to get that power to transfer through the magnetic field in here and out here, it'll go to the starter. So starter itself, got a little tongue tied there. So to activate that, you're going to hear a little clicking noise. You see it jump? That is pulling, the magnetic field is pulling that internally together, creating a circuit from this terminal to this terminal, which will energize the starter and start. I'm going to put this underneath there so you can see the power. I need 4 hands. Now I'm going to go ahead, this is a ground. I'm going to ground it. See how that works? Whenever you turn your key on, it sends that signal right from there to the starter. So it's pretty easy to test these things. Guys, I hope I shared some information that's valuable to you. I do ask that you hit the thumbs up and like and subscribe. Your support helps keep my channel alive. I'm just an old retired vet that shoots these videos to pass a little bit of knowledge on. I'm not the smartest or the brightest light in the showroom, but hey, I'd like to pass on what knowledge I got, and if I can help you, it'd be great to see you hit me with a thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and we'll get some more videos out there for you to see in the near future. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks again for watching.